Okay, we are here recording our curriculum for fundamentals. Okay, with Professor Nathan here. Professor Vini is doing the record on the camera. So week one, okay, we're looking to show them the technical stand-up, okay, break falls, okay, and some drills on that. So technical stand-up. Here we have two, okay. First one, I think actually the second one is better for fighting, but also better for understanding. 2 hands behind you, get up. 2 feet behind, passing your hands. You got up, okay. But of course, this is not a technical lift. The technical lift, the traditional one is here in this position. Kick, bend. Get up, put the foot behind you, keep on facing the guy, foot behind you, which you might find very hard to teach someone that. Okay, technical stand-up. Next will be the break falls. Hugging the legs, rocking chair, the leg extended, rocking chair, then again. Okay, then the progression, then the walking progression. After that, okay, shoulder rolls. 1 leg on the front, opposite hand on the floor, roll over that shoulder, push off the back floor, off the back leg. It's very important to not let them hit their shoulder on the floor. Okay, or even the back of the shoulder. That's no good. They gotta roll. You gotta understand that they gotta roll. Can't make that. Put their knees on the floor. Drive one arm. And roll. Okay, shoulder roll. Okay, Ushido Kemi, again, the walking handstand, walking break fall. Here, this is called Ushido Kemi. But also, there is the Yoko Kemi. Okay. There you go, teach them. And you can also show them how to do this by walking. Again, walk. And by the way, everything that we're doing here is kind of the warm-up, okay? Eventually, it might take a little longer for you to teach, but at the end, it will be just kind of the warm-up. It will not a technique at all. Okay, now we're still on week one, one of the first classes you're doing. Okay, we're gonna teach them how to grab, okay? First, you have a stance. If you're right-handed, in Jiu-Jitsu, if you're right-handed, have the right leg in the front, right hand on the collar, left hand on the sleeve, and he does the same, okay? So now this is traditional grip, okay? And by walking, he moves that leg, and then I move this leg, and so on, okay? That's how you would try any other technique, but just walk regular, very good. Now I'm here again. Okay, I can have a grip on the belt. Okay. In judo, you have to attack, but I'm not talking much judo. You can have a grip over. So here, and you kind of bend the guy. Okay, a grip over, and you can have a cross grip. Okay, a cross grip. So we have 4 types of grip here. Have more, but just to keep it simple, these 4 type of grips here. Okay. Okay, now we're still on week 1. Okay, it's kind of you have to give a lot of information in a sense because some people don't know what to fight or what to do it. So we're still going there, but this doesn't take long in the class. we're gonna show the pins. You know, you tell the person, if you take someone down, cost a lot to take someone down. And once you take the guy down, you're gonna let him stand up. Doesn't make much sense. So in Jiu-Jitsu, okay, you would keep the guy down. Self-defense, if somebody is, you know, you outnumbered, and then of course you're not supposed to go to the ground because somebody will kick you. But in a sense of the fighting, of controlling and dominating the opponent, okay, the opponent, I'm sorry, you would be here side control 1 and side control 2 positions, or 1 and 1B. For the kids here, we call pin number 1, okay? Also from side control situation here, we go for the Jiu-Jitsu Kesagatame, okay? Here, in Judo it's called, I believe, Kuzure Kesagatame, this one. That is a Hon Kesagatame, but this is not good for Jiu-Jitsu, because the guy eventually gets your back. So this is the one which is acceptable, okay? Kuzure Kesagatame here. Then what you're gonna do, here go back. You see the control here? We call here pin number 4 on that one. Back to your knees. That's side control. We're also gonna show mount, which is another pin. Okay. And we call pin number 3 and pin number 2 now for the kids. It's north-south. Arms under. Grab something here. Grab the belt if you can. The other arm also under. Listen to the guy hard. Apply pressure, pushing off your feet. Okay? Of course, with the kids, they put the knees on the floor. They don't understand that pressure. Okay? You could have one arm over too. Okay? Or you can have 2 arms over. That's it. Okay? 3 ways to do the same pin. Okay, week 1 is still here. I will do here, he's gonna push me. Good. I do my break fall to the technical lift. I keep the distance, measure the distance, kick, bend underneath your body, get up. Okay, all right, and again. So now we are into the techniques of the classes, right? So he push, I fall. Good. Here the same, keep the distance, move, learn how to move 2 hands, 2 legs, and you get up. That's more advanced technical stand-up, okay? Okay, now, once you're in your guard, you're gonna show them what guard is. You're gonna show them that guard is the best position you can be when you're on the bottom, right? Guard, half guard, the all guard. So now we're gonna show the scissor sweep, cross hand on the collar, grab the sleeve, open your guard, shift your hip, drive your knee in, pull the guy, drag this leg on the floor, sweep the guy, end up mounting, adjust your position and mount. If you're very good, you don't need your hand there to let go of your hand here. Good. Put this arm here over. You're gonna do over and under, over, pick him up, go down with him, and choke. Okay, return. Good, so what we did 1, and go over, grab here as much as you can of the cloth, pick him up, go down with him, applying pressure, okay? Put that knee on the floor too, I just didn't put. Option 2, here, this one now goes under, okay? Thumb inside, I'm sorry, 4 fingers inside. Pull the guy once again, lock, and until the guy taps, okay? Or again, here, until the guy taps, okay? Good choke. Of course, some people will have some difficulties in there, okay? If you see that you're feeling a difficulty, or people, you can always teach them to go deeper in the hand, the clip behind. But if it's still too much difficulty, you go to the Ezekiel choke, which is not part of our curriculum for this week, but just so they know something is happening. Put your arm over here, okay, and choke. Volta aí.
Again.
So the Ezekiel choke here, here, and there, right? If it's still difficult in there, the guys still there, come on, it's the first week, first day, 2 or 3 days. You just show this choke that you can apply. Of course, this guy can defend later, but as of now, they have to learn the importance of being on top and how dangerous can you be. Okay, now we advanced to week 2. So in the week 2, of course, you gotta remember stuff, all the break falls, right? Back again. Now they're a little better. The technical stand up and side break falls off. You go. Then gotta show now them how to hip escape. Regular shrimp. 2 feet together, push it away. Okay, recover, turn around, push it away. Recover, turn around, push it away. Okay, but this is not the jiu-jitsu. The jiu-jitsu one is when you push off the back leg, the outside leg only. When you hip escape and you bring your knee to divide you. Now the knee's already here. Turn to the other side, hip escape, and bring here. So there will be the regular hip escape. If the guy is close to me here, look at that. So here, and then the separation, as opposed to both legs go away, that is no separation, okay? So the intention is to hip escape and bring the knee, okay? So now the pummeling. We started a 50-50 situation. My head is on the side of the elbow that I'm dominating. People tend to do this, look. Now look like we are hugging, that's no good. Tell them to put, and tell them to show their stance, because now they know what the stance is. Now, when I'm working on getting double under, let me get double under. That's the goal. He also does that. Yeah, and our head automatically changes, and our stance automatically changes. Okay. Then again. Then you can evolve to a little fight on that. But here we are. That's the pummeling. Very good now, and still week 2. When the guy, we mount him, we showed for week 1 4 pins. Now we're gonna show another pin here, a 5th one, okay? Which is the reverse Kisagatami. When you face the guy's legs, here, reverse Kisagatami, okay? That is a good position to mount. You mount. Very good. Now we're gonna teach them in this class. They will roll, okay? And I will follow. Now this is back mount. This is still a form of pin. He rolls again to the other side. I follow again. And that's what we're gonna do. He pushes you to get out. You swim in, and get back to your position. Okay, don't lose your position, because a lot of people lose the position here. If it's a strong guy pushing you in and getting up. So 1, 2, as opposed to fight back. Fight back, no, gotta go 1, 2, swing your arms inside, very good. Now if he rolls again, he rolls, very good. And I have here the back mount, okay, which sometimes I can call the pin number 6 here for the kids. He gets to his knees, and I right away put my hooks. I push myself back because I don't want to be falling here, and I show the seat belt. Very good, I have the back take. In Jiu-Jitsu, it's 12 points just right here, just by doing this. Let's go back to mount. That's 4 points here. He rolls. I have the back mount, 4 points, so 8 now. And he gets up. I put my hooks. Now I took his back, move back here. Now I have 4 more. I have 12. Okay, so we would teach them how to do that. Okay, so still on week 2. Now you know that you know some of the pins, you know guard, you know stuff, but you have to understand, you as an instructor, that is a component of the self-defense every time in class. So the component of self-defense here is when the guy's gonna throw a punch on you, good, you're gonna block, okay, and put your head right here beside the guy's chest, okay, don't be here, really clinch. You're kind of beside the guy now. Now you step in to the hip throw. Okay, now when you're practicing the hip throw, tell them to literally put their friend on the floor to learn control. If they cannot do it slow, they cannot make it. One more time, the guy's gonna throw the hook, okay? You block here. Now I'm going here. Now if this guy freaks out, look, now he's not helping me. So this guy needs to fold himself on me like he's just doing here. Very good. Now literally I'm gonna put him on the floor, okay, until I learn how to throw properly, and he learns how to fall. Look at that. That was perfect way. That leg's extended, the arm hits the floor, this leg is bent. Not the opposite, so yeah, that's no good. Not your knees bent, no good, right? So that's the way you fall. Very good. Okay, now week 2, we're gonna show you how to pull to close guard. Again, if you cannot take someone down, if I would say if you can take someone down, choose to be on top. But if you cannot, then you have to, you end up being on bottom. You know you're gonna be on bottom, so it's better to pull a guard, right, and be on the bottom, but in a good position. So here we go. We're gonna make our grips here. Okay, we're gonna put the foot on from the sleeve. Okay, from the sleeve. Of course, in a higher level, you can do whatever foot, but this is just better traditionally. So you're gonna do this, push, extend it. Okay, as you extend, you drive your head closer to his foot here. Okay, and you still have that pulling motion. Okay, now what you're gonna do, this leg swings right there. Take your hip off the floor, swing high. Good, he kind of drops, look at that. And then the other, we close guard. Okay, one more time, a little faster. Here, foot, extend, head close to his hip, 1, 2. Now, once you have your guard, and that eventually could be a drill, you do it all. Once you have your guard, we're gonna do the Kimura sweep and the Kimura. Here, takes the hands off you, open your guard, get up on your elbow. I'm gonna do this elbow here. Get up on your elbow here. Take the Kimura, here, thumbs over. As you close in your guard, drop, push this leg that way to close your guard. Hip, you kind of hip escape, put sideways, shift your hip a little bit. Now push his hand towards his face. Good, all right? And again, take the hands of you, get up on your elbow. Now we're gonna get up way more, taking our hips off the floor, okay? Controlling his arm. Now hip, sideways, not back. Sideways, reversing the situation. We already work on a couple chokes. This one, illegal in Jiu-Jitsu, but it's a choke, okay? That people can do on the streets. Cross choke, okay? Ezekiel choke, right? So now they know why they reversed and why they got into this position. Now, week 3 and 4 will be the review of week 1 and 2. Okay, so now we review them all. We're gonna be back into the pins, okay, or the ways to hold the guy, and we can show some applications. We can also show some chokes from here. Okay, side control choke. Okay, I like to do the step over like a choke here. 1 step, drive the elbow, drive the knee. Pull and push, tap, okay, from mount, okay, we already showed this choke, they already know any chokes, okay, from when he turns, good, he turns, good, the back mount, you can show, okay, not the rear, you can show the rear naked when you go deep with your elbow, okay, here, and squeeze, and you can show the Hada Kajime. You can show the Hada Kajime when you attack the trachea, palm up, here, bring your elbow here, up, okay, and taps, okay, you can show these chokes, and you can show an arm bar here from, okay, from this, the Kisagatan, okay, so you pull, step over, okay, an arm bar, all right, so one more time, you pull, get up a little bit off your hip, step over, and the arm bar. Okay, so this is week 3 and 4, review and some applications so that they get to know a little bit. Okay, so now we get to week 5. Okay, we're gonna just play around with pushing, I push, and he pushes back, and moving around, so we can, we can make a place on the square here, just, giving them a little idea on how to fight, right? So I'm pushing, he's pushing, and what my goal is his goal is try to push me off the square here, baby. And then if he got good, good for him. But we'll have both pushing. So now the grip fighting starts, because if I have the two hands inside, it might be better for me. Okay, so now he doesn't like that. He swims his arm inside and he start pushing good, and then we're gonna work on that. And then conceptually, we go to the grip fighting eventually. Okay, here, right? So if I have the two hands inside, maybe I have a better grip to bring him closer, so he doesn't like that. Good. I don't like his grips, so we're gonna teach them how to strip the grips. Two hands, strip, and controlling the guy's sleeve and push his sleeve towards him. Okay, as opposed to, because every time I try to attack here, okay, every time I try to attack here, his arm is on my shoulder, doesn't let me get closer. Right, I'm trying to get close, you cannot. So a lot of times you're gonna have to strip the grip, put it down to do an attack. Okay, so that's what we're gonna be teaching them. Okay, we're also gonna be teaching them on starting on the knees. Okay, also the pushing. Okay, and the pulling. From the pulling comes the snap down, we move and you snap, turn the guy to the side, here, okay? You can also, here, on the knees, show this one here, and push him to the side control, okay? Showing this takedown on the knee, fighting on the knees. Okay, now, still week 5. He will do the rear bear hug on me, okay? Arms over, okay, my arm. I'm gonna push his grip down, okay? I always like to try to attack the top hand, okay? Push, driving my hip forward to strip his grip. I'm kind of leaning towards the guy. As the grip open, I will cross, and I go for a kimura here. Okay, now most of the students might not know how to roll, but if you can evolve to this, that would be great. If you can evolve to this, okay, for a kimura here. If you can evolve to this during class, great. Depends on the people, but if you're not, that's why we're gonna go here. Okay, push. Here, turn, block the person to do not step, and then you do it. It's a more simple way to do it. Okay, we're still in the week 5. We didn't show much yet, takedowns, and you don't know how to take down the guy. And we are fighting here, okay? And the guy maybe has this stance here like a wrestler. He knows I'm not gonna punch. He would never have that stance, but he knows I will not punch. So I'm trying to take him down, but every time I go this, he puts his hands on my shoulder. It's kind of hard to reach. So a lot of times what I could do is snap him down. Okay, a lot of times when you get to snap down, you would go and try to put your hooks and get his back. But sometimes you don't have that option, and that's what we're gonna work here on the week 6. Okay, so now starting in week 6, okay? We showed this a lot for the kids. You can show for the adults too. How to turn the guy back to side control. Okay. 2 arms. Under. Pull. Push. Get off your toes. Okay. Push off your knees. I'm sorry. Push off your toes. Right here. Good. You push the guy on the side control. Okay. That's 1. Good. Going now to the other side. Here. Put your arms under, good. Bring his ankle close to you, then try to reach for his knee. Same thing, pull, push, and turn. Of course, all these situations here are better if it's in a transitional situation. For example, he's getting up, and then I do it again, right? So for a lot of transitional situations, it's better if it's done in a transitional situation, okay? And then we have the Nelson, okay? When my arm here, I'm gonna go this side. Arm closer to the head, goes in here and over his head, okay? Then I push him, kind of circling towards the head, and I get here to the pin number 2, to the north-south, okay? Now we have the other way to do the Nelson, which is now this hand under, the other hand, top hand on his head, push down and turn the guy, turn and go to the side, okay? And of course, when the guy's in front of you, here, and you have the Nelson here, circle to the side, pinning the guy back, okay? So we showed 3 Nelsons, okay? One is with one arm, the other one is 2 arms, and the other one is in front of you. We showed turning the turtle with 2 arms, turning the turtle, grabbing 2 legs, okay? So that will be a good thing to use for this week 5. So in this week 6, now they know a little bit how to fight. They know push and pull. You can put them on their knees, and you know do the knee fighting. And we are fighting for the pin. We don't know much chokes yet. It's just a feel. But the main goal is try to fight for the pin, okay? Or try to fight for the snap down and go for the back, or turn him and pin again. If you go for the back with the hooks, we know this now, okay? So all this, we can do a fight from the rear bear hug here with the guy. Yes, now my goal is, okay, not let him get my back and try to set myself free, maybe put my hook, yes, here, okay? This we would go for the switch here, but it's too far yet now, okay? But trying to, okay, free themselves. Here, straight, good turn, okay? Just to put a little stress training there so they can, you know, get some sweat and have a sense that they're learning, okay? So fighting for the pin and not much going to take to submissions yet. If they know a little bit, they can go. Okay, now you got week 5 and 6, and now week 7 and 8. You can repeat them all, including the other first 2 weeks, but you know, try to repeat the last 2. So 5 and 6 on the week 7 and 8. You repeat them again, okay? So now we are week 9, okay? We're gonna show here, once you're on turtle position here, and I am on bottom, the turtle here. We're gonna show one takedown, the double leg takedown from this position here. So, grabbing his legs, step, pushing off your head, he goes down, and I am here on the side control, okay? Believe it or not, many of the guys don't know how to, you know, even proceed from that position there, okay? That's why we're gonna work, okay, at the beginning of the class. And from there, we're gonna teach them the regular hip escape, the hip escape defense. Okay, so here I am, my arms here is wrong. I will put my arm here, but it doesn't work like that. I gotta bridge, put my arm, then I'm gonna bridge into the guy, because this is the most common one. Hip escape, drive your knee in, okay? Push the head away, okay? Yes, now I step this leg here over his leg, okay? Then I put my foot on the floor, I hip escape, I replace guard. But that doesn't happen all the time. You can show this for sure. But a good setup for this is bridging into the guy. As I'm coming back, I drive my knee, okay? The hand continues on the hip. Good, I need to throw my head away from the guy, pushing off my knees. He will react, of course. I will step over. Good. That will prevent him to keep on passing. If he circles, very good. Now my foot goes to the floor. Foot is on the floor, hip escape. And that's it. And that alone is a drill. So he does the takedown on me. Okay? He steps, he takes me down. Now it's my turn to do the hip escape and replace. Okay? So, tá indo?
Tá indo.
Okay, so very good. Now escape from the back. Guy gets my back. Good. Okay, in this week. So, first and foremost is blocking this arm, avoiding this arm. Evolve to my neck. So I block, I put my arm over. He comes with the other hand, I block, I put my arm over, and so on. He comes with the hand again. Good, I block, and I put my arm over. Very good.
Do it right.
All right, so now, if I drop to the side here, okay, my goal is 2 hands on his wrist, okay, tuck my head, my shoulders go up, raise my shoulders, move his arm to the other side, okay, I will put my back on the floor like that, my back is on the floor. He will try to keep his hooks at all the times, okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my elbow on the floor, elbow is on the floor, now I will get up, and how do I get up? Switching my legs, look at that, switch my legs, I'm up, okay, on his guard, okay, very good. So now, we did that escape, and we're gonna do one more escape, which will be the mount escape, the upper escape, okay? So yeah, okay, upper escape. Situation is, the guy puts the hands on you, trying to choke. This hand here is going in, good. So I will put my arm over, control his elbow. The second hand goes here on the back of his shoulder. If I have a gi, if I don't have a gi, I will control his elbow. Here, pull his shoulder down, okay? Pull all his arm towards me. I will step this leg over here, right? He's going that way, but my head goes in the opposite direction. Look at my head. When I throw to the opposite direction, look what happened. He's already falling. So I literally get off the way. I'm not gonna do this. So my head goes in the opposite direction, okay? So I'm going to upper the guy. At the same time, my head goes away. So now you have on this week, okay, you have some of those defenses to give them some more, ways to fight. So, okay, and then now we're going to start incorporating more into Jiu-Jitsu. As of now, we just told them how to push and pull and, you know, have a little notion of how to fight, okay, just kind of surviving and then, you know, react and fight back, even though you don't know anything, because some people don't know how to fight back at all. They don't fight back at all. But the goal was for this week's, okay, first let them be safe, don't get hurt, and second, now giving you know, what to do, little easy stuff for what to do. But now next weeks we're going to start getting more into Jiu-Jitsu and chokes and arm bars and stuff like that. Okay, now we are working on week 10, okay, I'll be doing guard. Okay, Pastor Nathan is here and he is doing, you know, his posture, right? Never puts the hand too much here on the guy because, you know, you think you can choke the guy, but you actually cannot. Put your hands right here, posture up, okay? My goal here will be always try to break his posture, keep him close to me so I can do my attacks, okay? The more he posture, the better. So very, very good. So now, one of the first defenses that we opening the guard that we're gonna do, we're gonna show here now. Okay, so we're working on posture. We're working on placing your hands to the right position. So what we're gonna do here, hands here, either on the belt or on the guy's pants. Okay, here, just don't move. Don't let it move. Here, it's gotta be on this line here. Good. So you hold. Or if you don't have where to hold because it's no gi, put your hands on the hip. Good. You're gonna move back, drive one knee into the guy's in between of his butt. Okay, the other knee opens. I'm gonna pull, my back goes like a cat. Very good. I'm gonna pin his leg down. Okay, pin his leg down and step over. Right here. And I will step over again. Of course, the guy can get to half guard right there. We're not getting too much complicated yet. I step the second one, and I get into side control. Okay? One more time. Here. Here. Posture. You will be breaking your posture. All right? Okay, that's it. You gotta fight back. Fight for your posture. You go. Fight for your portion. Will take a while until you'll be able to do this. Drive your knee, open up, back like a cat, push down, step over one, step over two, get there. Okay? Okay, now, since you know how to pass, the guy on bottom will not let him pass right away. He's gonna get you in a half guard and then replace guard from half guard right there. So Professor Nathan is here on the side of my guard. He's gonna do that guard opening. Okay, yes. He pushes down, he puts the knee between, he opens, good, he pushes my leg down, he steps over. As he's coming, I get him in half guard here. Okay, so now my goal is to replace guard. So how I will do this? Okay, first I have to put my arm as a frame, bridge into the guy, make a frame. Okay, block his hip or block his knee and start turning sideways. I need to be sideways. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, I can switch legs here over his leg. Now this leg here is blocking his leg, and this leg here, mine, is free. That leg switch helps me with that. Now what I will do, I'm gonna bring my knee up, one, hip escape, two, replace. Okay, another one that we could do, if you get to do, you as a teacher, if you get to do that, if you feel like the students could do it, okay, if they cannot do it, not even try in this class now, is hip escape, bridge, frame, hip escape a little bit, block the knee. Now put this foot inside, like a butterfly. And then this one, you replace guard here, you see in a butterfly guard, and you have to work on free your foot, okay? It's a little bit more complicated, but could be shown, okay? So that finishes this week. Okay, now we're in week 11, okay? We're doing a lot of things from inside the guard. Pull the guy, pull the arms off you. Okay, we're gonna learn the cross choke. Good. Cross choke from guard. My thumb behind his neck. The other one goes under. Okay, you could go over, but just easier to go under. Okay, make a fist now. Turn your fist into you, like this, like motorcycle. Here, turn, hang on the guy, hang, and wait until he taps. Okay, you gotta hang. That's what we're gonna work on. So they learn this. Then we're gonna repeat again the Kimura and Kimura sweep. The Kimura sweep. I'm sorry. Here, take the hands of you, go up, and Kimura sweep. Here, we're gonna repeat again the scissor sweep, but we're gonna incorporate some of the chokes. I open my guard, hip escape, drive my knee in, I pull the guy, I scissor sweep, good. He can do his escape to remember, right? He can do his escape, he step over, good. And that's it. We can roll over all back again, good. And I can work on my chokes, okay? But now this time, okay? It's not that I can, I should, right? That's the curriculum for this week. Now this time we're also gonna teach them the Americana. Okay, so here when they defend, cross hand, okay, on his arm. Could be two arms, especially if you get together like this, good. So two arms, good, pin, elbow to the floor. Bring your arm under his arm, here. Take this knee off the way, okay? Pull down and make the guy tap. All right. Okay, now it's a review. We're gonna put 3 weeks in there, week 12, 13, and 14, but we're gonna put some applications in there, okay? First now, we're gonna open the guard. We're gonna open his guard. This is not much of a review per se, but here, open the guard, knee in between his butt cheeks, open up the other leg like an L. Your back goes like a cat, okay? Push the leg down. And even if the leg is not open, you still can push afterwards. You're gonna step over here, 1, 2, but now he turns. Good, as he turns, remember they could go for some of what we did before, okay? But if that does not happen, you're gonna tell them, okay? But if that does not happen, You will show them here how to put the hooks. One hook, sit belt, pull the guy, put the second hook. Okay? So now they know a couple things. I will pass the guy's guard. Right? I will pass his guard. Pin. Step 1. Step 2. Before I get there, he turns. Good. I could have done a couple other stuff, right? But now I decided it's open. Okay, I put my foot in. If it's not open, I need to put my arm, open his elbow, so I can, my foot can fit. Knees on the floor. Seat belt. This leg here is gonna push off the floor. Push. Put the hooks. Very good. Once we put the hooks here, then of course we can work, if it's possible, work on. He knows the defense here now. We already showed. He knows the defense when he moves. That's it. All right. So go back there. We can put this as a drill during class. Okay. They already know the defense. But also, of course, I can go for my choke here. The choke. I can go to the rear naked choke, which I do not recommend much when you have the gi on. Rear naked choke. Okay. But here. That's the choke. That's it. Okay. This will be week 12, 13, 14. We still have a couple more things to do. Okay, now we are, first is gonna show here the Kimura sweep. Okay, now we're putting a lot of stuff together. He comes over, good. Here, he bugs me, very good. He can do any choke that he wants now. We know Ezekiel choke, cross choke, okay? That's it. Many chokes here. Now we're gonna incorporate one more choke here, which is the knead the bread, turn around, or in Portuguese, the amassapão. Right here, when you mount, what I call positive and negative here in English too. So positive, negative. The negative one goes across, drive, wait until the guy taps. Okay, this positive and negative choke. One more. Now once we have it here, we're gonna incorporate one more thing here, which is 2 hands. Okay, not the whoop escape. 2 hands on my knees. Yes. He hip escapes, that's it, he drives one knee up, very good. Now he goes 2 hands on the other knee, good. He comes with the other knee off, very good. Now he has the butterfly guard, now he needs to free the leg, 1, good, free the other leg, 2, replace guard. And we're gonna work these as a drill, okay? I sweep, I attack, he defend. I sweep, like we're gonna exercise less downtime as possible, okay? Then we're gonna do the same thing and still on this 3 weeks here, okay? Scissor sweep, okay? Scissor sweep, 1, 2, open, here, pull the guy, here, 2, very good. To choke, here we'll defend 2, yes, that's it, okay? And back, good, to choke. Or scissor sweep to Americana. Okay. Scissor sweep from here, head on the floor, cross knee to side control if you wanna unmount. Okay, to Americana from mount. All these we're gonna work now here. So now, reviewing also this week is side control choke and Americana from side control. The side control choke, which is the leg over choke. Here, my blade is under his neck. The leg steps over. My head goes to the floor. My foot goes behind his head. My knee to the floor. I pull and I push. He taps. Very good. And side control chokes here. That's it. And another combo that we're gonna work on these weeks. Will be 3 weeks to work on this, which is trying the scissor sweep, didn't work, close the guard again, go over to the cross, choke, okay? So all of this, we will be working on this week. Okay, now week 15, We're gonna work on a triangle here now, okay? A basic setup for a triangle will be breaking his posture, holding his head. When he puts his hands on you to try to to posture up, you're gonna control one of his wrists. You're gonna extend your arm here, open your legs, and go here, what I called triangle guard, okay? You don't have the triangle yet here. Now, a couple steps must be made. Raising your hip up, move the arms to the side. That's it. Grab your shin. Good. Foot on the hip. Hip escape. It's not a hip escape, by the way. Actually moving back. The hip escape is this, and then it would put you off the position. Okay? So you move yourself back. That's it. Then you lock. Okay? Then you grab his head and make him tap. Very good. That's one. But also, you know how you have a possibility to escape the triangle and pass the guy's guard before when he gets the triangle guard there. Okay? Here he broke my posture. Yes. And he gets it. Good. So I need to posture up. Okay? Posture up. Kind of push him down a little bit here. And now we're going to work on the guard pass. So cross hand here. And I move to pass the guard. Okay? Or, this is like a harder scenario, but let's say I'm here and he drives the triangle, yes, here, and he not even locks the guard. I feel that it's open. Okay, if it's open, the same thing. Cross, here, and pass. Okay, passing the guard from that bad triangle, stacking the guy a little bit further. Okay, now still in this week, we're gonna work on the arm bar. Okay, this is the 6 steps arm bar. Okay, step 1, take the arm. Step 2, clear the arm here, and you see that his arm here, clear and grab his elbow. That's step 2. Step 3, foot on the hip. Step 4, your leg on his head. Step 5, 2 hands on the guy's wrist for a second. Step 6, push the head away. Step 7, okay, so 7 steps arm bar. Step 7, leg over the head and make the guy tap. Very good. One more time. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make him tap. That's it. Okay? And then from here, we're gonna also work on the escape. Now we need to know. Okay? Here, which will be good. That's it. That's it. That's it. First and foremost, you bend the guy. You don't want to extend your arm. You want to bend your arm, driving over. Okay? If you can hold here, it's okay. I would even more like if you can hold behind his head. You'll be stacking the guy and slowly pulling your arm out. 1, 2. That would take maybe minutes. 3, 4, 5. Once you have that, you're going to have 2 hands together and start working on the pass. Okay, and you reach the side. Okay, now we are in week 16. We're gonna learn now, since we have a little base of fighting, and we're gonna learn how to stand up and work on your balance, okay? 16, we have maybe 4 months of Jiu-Jitsu now, learning how to stand up when the guy close guard on you here, okay? So now, I would like to open his gi completely. With one hand, I grab 2 of his lapel. I make a fist on the guy's stomach. I control this arm here. If I control this arm here, this is the leg I posture first. I'm gonna open this leg here, open, so I can get up. Now this is a danger position here, especially if I'm bent over, so I'm gonna try to keep my head up, and then I go straight up here. Good, now I'm driving my hip forward. I'm pushing off my legs here. Okay, I'm driving my hip forward all the way into his neck there. If I'm like this, he's comfortable and he's gonna start attacking. And I'm going down again. So you wanna be here and keep on pushing. If he slides, you're gonna keep on pushing. You're gonna go even if you go off the floor. Okay, out of bounds. Very good. Now what are you gonna do? One hand, okay? I like to do this. Okay, one hand, push down. Okay, here. Push down here. Shake, shake, shake. Once you gotta pass the knee, you step back. Very good. Control the knees, put your elbows inside. Now, if he attacks, if he grabs your foot, which he might do it, you can pull it out, and step back. Of course, if he doesn't grab, you step back right away. Okay, one more time. Here. Okay. So, open, 2 hands, here. 1. If you feel like you're off balance, go back. If you're here, you feel like off balance, go back. Not time to stand up, don't rush. Okay? 1, open. 2, posture. Slide your hand, because you need posture. Very good. A lot of times I like to let go this one, but he has 2 hands on my legs now. But I have like a rodeo here. It's very good. I recommend at the beginning, don't let go this one. Okay? Let go this. Push down. Shake, 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 shake. Step the leg back. Oh, he didn't grab. Very good. That's it. From here, we have a couple passes that we're going to work on this week. Okay? First one, the cross knee pass. Step over. Cross the knee. This hand goes on the hip here on the side. You slide. The baseball slide, the cross knee pass. Pin the guy. Okay? Another pass. 2 arms under. 2 arms under. Control. One of the lapels. This hand goes on the guy's back. Look at that. Lift him up. Use your leg out to lift him up. Here, there you are. Push, 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 push. Push, 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 push. I am not clearing my leg, my head. I'm not here clearing my head, no. I'm pushing, pushing, push, 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 push. Side control. That was 2 arms under. Now 1 arm under. Pin the leg. 1 arm under. Here, one more time. You're here in this position, okay? You were standing up, good. You can maybe go for that knee cross pass. You see you don't have it. Okay, put 1 arm under. Very good here. You can even drive your knee over here. That's it. Okay, let's make a convention. So as a convention, here, pin, arm across, step over here. And stay here for a while. Stay here for a while. Drive forward. Take the knee off the floor. Once that knee's off the floor, now we start working on the pass. The pass. Good. 1 arm under. And the last one will be the toreando one. Toreando came from a word from the bullfighting. The toro, torero, right? The guy who does the bullfighting. So I'm here. I pretend, I put his foot on the floor. Okay? I pretend I go to one side. He kind of reacts. And then I go to the other side. And pass his guard. One more time. Toreando pass. Here. Okay? Push. Very good. Pretend. Yeah, you see that? Now I move to the other side. Good. Now, it's very important to say that I'm not teaching to... This is more for a reference. And I'm assuming you already know Jiu-Jitsu as an instructor. Okay? So, if you need help on these techniques, then approach me, talk to me. And we can help you out. We can show a more detailed video. But this video is for the reference. This is the curriculum video. It's not much of a... too much details on how to do it. Okay? So, this will be week... let me see if I'm not wrong. Week 16, okay? This is week 16. And week 17 and 18, we will repeat them all, but we will incorporate a couple stuff more, okay? Okay, now week 17 and 18 is the repetition of week 15 and 16, and a couple more things, okay? A couple more things. First and foremost, let's go back on the arm bar, okay? When the guy is doing the arm bar on me, look at that. 1, 2, I will do this, look. Grab my bicep, put my hand over here. This is one of, okay, defenses. You're not escaping, but you're defending the arm bar here. So one more time. Here, look, 1, 2. That's why that is an importance of, for a second when I taught you the arm bar, to have 2 hands on the wrist. Now I cannot do that, okay? Because it's, a lot of people from here, they let go this hand here and put on my face. When they do that, my wrist can come up, and then I do that. So first and foremost, this hand slide. Okay, this hand slide. Now this hand goes to my face. Yeah, then I cannot make it. Okay, well, we can still maybe manage if you drive forward, okay, but and then there's more stuff to do, maybe you don't have the time. But again, on the arm bar, good, you will try to put your arm, okay, grabbing your own bicep. As he throws the leg over, you put your hand in. That could be done afterwards too. It's not the best case scenario, but you still can do it. Okay, now go back to arm bar here before he does the arm bar. Another way to prevent an arm bar is this. You see that? He hip escape, you follow. Every time he puts himself in an angle, good, you follow. Okay? Then, of course, you're not gonna be, it's not a tug of war to see who's gonna win. He is. Okay, you gotta get out of that position. Very good. Now, triangle. The escape from triangle here that we're gonna use. Okay? He locks the yes, he pushes in. Good, I feel the triangle here, the triangle guard. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna drive forward and try to stack the guy. Drive forward, stack the guy, and I'll be here. Okay, I'll be here for a while, like driving. Good. When I see he maybe opens the guard, when I see that the guard is open, I will get back with the arm in. Okay? Very basic way to get out of this triangle. So one more time. Here, okay? He got me into the triangle. Good, I will get up. I will drive forward. I will drive forward right here. I drive, good. And then I put all my weight on that leg here. I'll put all my weight in this leg here. When I see it's open, I will drive my hand in and come back. Okay? That's the escape for triangle there that we're gonna incorporate on this weeks. Now side half guard. Half guard. I need to free that leg here. How I'm gonna do this? How is the pass, the guard pass, the half guard pass here? Get up on my toes. Shake, 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 shake until my knee comes off. My knee is off, guys. Completely off. You still have weight on the guy. Then you put your knee on your side here. Now my knee is right here. You have a cross face here. Okay? Baseball slide, free your leg. If your leg doesn't come free, you're gonna push and pass. There are more things to do from there. You put the hand on the floor, but that gets more advanced. We're just doing basic curriculum now. Okay, now this week we're gonna work outside leg trip, inside leg trip, double leg takedowns, and the pocket takedown from the bear hug. Very good. So here you go. Outside, we have our grips. They all know how to grab. We have our stance. Okay. So we turn this way. Here, I will step closer to his leg. I come with the outside leg trip. I come and take him down. He falls nicely. Very good. One more time. Here, a couple details on that. Here, step, bend your knees. Come with his leg here. Good. As you're trying to do this, he will try to take that leg out. Yes. Good. He's out. Very good. So that your goal is to do this. And I keep on lifting so he does not take the leg out. That's one. Outside leg trip. Now inside leg trip. Here. Okay. I will step closer to the guy. My elbows are pointing down. I'm hanging on this guy. I hook his leg and I drop and we're back in guard. And from here you can do drills. He does arm bar. He does something and I have to pass the guard. All the drills. You incorporating 2-3 techniques so people know what to fight and know what's next, okay? Inside leg trip. Now, we're gonna work on double legs, okay? He touches, I like to teach this way. He's squared up, he's touching my shoulders, I push up, I drive my knee here, I have the double leg, you see the deep penetration staff. I have the foot here now. I'm literally now pushing off my head, let me turn a little bit. Okay, push off my head, getting up a little bit. This knee block his leg, blocks, and take him down. Of course, you could do this on your knees, depending, without getting up. Getting up is a little better. Okay, here, one, push, here, like that. That's more basic, okay? But of course, as the level gets higher, we will need to have a better approach. Very good. Now, I can also, here, when I have a bear hug, okay, which you don't have necessarily how to teach this, but you could go under and reach for the guy, bear hug here, okay? So now, your approach on taking him down. Again, we're just gonna start off this situation here. It's a double legs from behind. Okay, now, I will squat. My hands go on the guy's shin, right on where it starts. Okay, here, and I will drive forward. Look at that. He comes forward. Very good. And then here I am. That we could eventually, for not other weeks, we're going to work on the clock choke. But you're here on this takedown. Okay, double leg. I call it the reverse double leg, or double leg from the rear double leg. Or another takedown here is called the pocket takedown. Look at this. Very nice and easy. Okay. Plus, this guy is gonna work on his break fall. Look at that. I call the pocket. One hand reach for the guy's pocket. Your legs go away from your head. Look at that. You pull the guy, he falls on you. You roll over. What do we have here? The one arm on the pass. The similar one. Right? Okay, pocket takedown. So then you put it together, right? So here we go. Go under. Here. Okay, pocket. Good. Here. He falls. Block. Pass. Got the guy. Okay? So this will be finishing the week 19, I believe. Yes, week 19. Okay, now will be half guard attacking, some attacks from the half guard, okay? Some passes from there. So first is on doing his half guard there, okay? Here. And then we're gonna do what people call calling quarter guard, okay? Because this is half guard. But if I move my knee off, okay? So first, let's actually put together the way we want to do it. I'll put my arm over his head. I put my hip on the floor, and I bring my knee up here. See that? My knee's up. Very good. Now I can swing my arm inside his arm, okay? And I'm gonna go to what people calling quarter guard. It's almost like mount, okay? It's almost like mount. But now you have your arm, his arm over here. You can drive yourself forward a little bit, so you create space for that leg. Because if you're sitting here, the leg cannot fit. Go forward, put your foot in, open, pass. Okay? So that's or you can be here either. You can just be here. If it's MMA, self-defense, it's very good to punch, and you don't need to do much. Very good. Now another way to pass this guard here is this. You're here, your knee came up, right? So you're controlling. Now you need to drive your hip as high as possible, closer to his head. Now his arm here, you see, it's up like that. It's no good for him. Good, good. Now you come with this leg, okay? Put your foot, and I still have all my weight on the guy. Put your foot. The guy can upa you. Be ready, okay? So now, when you push, you free the leg. Okay, when you free the leg switch, and you back to side control. Regular side control. So a good way to pass the guard there. And of course, you can attack a Kimura here. But to attack a Kimura here, first and foremost, you need to bring his head closer to his knee. How? So I'm here, I put my arm over, and then I bring him close to me. That's it. I will step now, attacking the Kimura. Okay? Here, attack the Kimura. Because, and then of course I have a chance, okay, to step over. Okay? Attack the Kimura from half guard. His head is far away, and you here, you cannot attack the Kimura because the head is far. So first and foremost, bring the guy close here. Okay? Bring the guy close here. Now, if it's kind of hard for you to teach this for the beginners, you will see that. Of course, teach how to pass the guard and then look at the Kimura later. So here we go, passing the guard, hip on the floor, here, here, push, free the leg, very good. Now let's work on the Kimura. Grab the wrist, here, right? This leg goes over now, I have all my weight on the guy. Step over, I have all my weight on the guy. I don't have my knee on the floor. No, my weight on the guy. And then I'll push until he taps. Okay, and that will finish week 20. Okay, now week 21 and 22 will be the repetition and putting stuff together and work as a transitioning and, you know, get the class with the last downtime as possible, like a lot of repetition and muscle memory. Okay, we're not giving too much technique, so the guys have to, you know how to fight. You give too much information. It's good, it's not wrong, but give them a wider vision of the fight, but also they forget too much when they're fighting, right? So. Smaller fights, 1 minute, 2 minute rounds. Okay, so now we're gonna work on a clock choke. Okay, clock choke. When the guy turns from side control, for example here, okay, and he rolls away from me, very good. Look, we're gonna call that also first the fat boy roll. If I reach too far here and he grabs my arm, my elbow is strapped, he's gonna put this leg up in here and he's gonna roll. Oh, I have trouble, I have problem here. He adjusts and he gets to pin number 5. Yeah, to pin number 5 and eventually to pin number 1. But okay, to side control, that's it. So you don't wanna go deep in that, so we're gonna first teach the fat boy roll, then we're gonna teach the clock choke, okay? Clock choke, here. So I know I cannot go that deep. Grab his collar. I can grab his collar, I can grab his forearm. That's it, here. I disconnect a little bit and I move forward right there. I take my knees off the floor. I pull my here and push. I pull the collar and push off my legs. If you're sitting, you have problem. Okay, don't sit. Very good. So that will be for this week 23. Okay. Okay, still on week 23. Knee on stomach. Okay. Knee on stomach to armbar. So that's the position of knee on stomach. He is on one of the pins to. He puts his hand here to set himself free. Good. And he would hip escape away. Okay. That's it. And then I land. Very good. Okay. Now. Once he puts the hand here, you have a chance to do an armbar, which is the far armbar. Pull the elbow towards you, push the head in. Step 1, 2, 3, sit back, pulling his leg, okay, and the armbar. Okay, one more time. Here, week 23. Good. I put my knee on stomach. People will put the knee on the stomach like this. It's no good. Tell them to take the knee off to learn the position here. He puts the posture here. He makes his defense. Hip escape away. Good. More. Until I land. Very good. That's his escape. Okay. But now, here, to avoid his escape, I put the palm up here. I push his head in. 1 step, little steps. Here, 2, and armbar. Okay. Now, he's gonna push, which is a wrong decision, but we cannot assume it. He's gonna push my knee and roll away from me. Push my knee, and he rolls away from me. Very good. Then I have the clock choke again. Here, disconnect, land right here, pull, push, make him tap. Okay, so this is week 23. That ends week 23. Good. Okay, week 24 will be headlock escapes, okay? Again, we cannot assume people don't know how to, they will never do this. So headlock escape, the guy get me in a headlock here, Professor Rita. Good, right? Right on my head, see that? Very good. So what I'm gonna do, I'll make a frame, push it away. That's the one. Hip escape, push, switch my legs, come on top, and be here. Very good. The second one is when I do this and I'm hip escape, he gets close to me. Good. Now I throw my leg over his leg. I lock it. Okay? It's preferable if I could lock my legs, but if I cannot, I just put the hook. Then what I'm gonna do, I push him away and I escape I slide myself under. That's it. I throw the other hook, and here it is, headlock escapes. Okay? And a third one, here. Good. That's it. I will put this arm here, control. I'll put this arm here right there, if I can control there. Okay? He's holding me tight. Good. I will buck him that way. I get closer, and then I buck him to the other side. Okay? And the fourth one, another way, and again, the best escape is the combination of them all. And another one here, okay, would be frame, throw the leg over if you're flexible. Knock him down, hip escape, come on top. And one more, okay, one more hip escape in here. And the last one, the fifth one, is when, of course, you have a week to practice them. Okay, start with the basic ones, and repeat if you need one more week. Okay, if you see that they didn't learn. Now, this is here. If I can manage to make the frame, I will hip escape, hip escape, hip escape. I will switch my legs. Look at that. When I switch my legs, I'm almost on my knee. He's controlling my upper body. So what I need to do here is drive my elbow to the floor. Once my elbow here is touching the floor, I'm pretty much out. Okay, I will push him forward to get up. He puts his hand, that's it, here. Now this hand pushes his shoulder blade to get out. Okay? It's not an easy one, but it's possible. Again, the best escape will be the combination of them all. Okay? So guys, we got 25 weeks or so, 24 weeks, okay, of just try to respect the curriculum, teach your students, and if you see if it's still something lacking in there that it could be taught, approach the curriculum. So we approach the guys who approach us, so we can add it to the curriculum. All right.